I'm beginning to think that we're never going to get new Cars Toon diecast variants from any other Cars Toon short other than Tokyo Mater. And it really does suck, but honestly, I'm not all that surprised. Tokyo Mater was like the most popular short, always has been, and it obviously includes a lot of racers in it. So there's a lot more certainty with the releases selling. Mattel always wants these cars that they put out to sell, obviously. And so it makes a lot of sense that they keep on making the cars from this short and not any of the other ones. It's upsetting to someone like me who would like more variety, but oh well, at least Tokyo Mater actually is a really good short. Welcome on back, guys, to the Cars Garage. Today, I have yet another Tokyo Mater Thailand variant to review, and this time it's one that I didn't even have beforehand. It's Manji. I absolutely love this guy. You know why? Because he's the only car, to my knowledge at least, that has a sunroof or a moonroof, whatever the heck you want to call it. On his roof, he has a window looking in, and that just spells cool to me. I mean, I've never seen a Cars character have one of those before, so I think that's pretty darn awesome. And he's looking out to the side, and he has a really cool updated paint job, which looks much better than the Chinese one because it's like a gunmetal gray now. And I mean, he just has graffiti on him, much like Wingo. So I mean, how can you not love this car? He just looks absolutely phenomenal. Giant spoiler, tons of really cool modifications. I am just so ready to tear into him and open him up, but not yet. First, we have to look at the packaging. There's his name, Manji. I used to think it was Manji, and I've said Manji in like all my other videos when I refer to him. But no, it is Manji, I think. And same with Ito-san. I've been calling him Ito-san, but I'm pretty sure it's Ito-san. I mean, San Francisco, man, obviously, is how you say man. So I don't know why I thought it was Manji. Like, thinking the A is an O, but oh well. Anyways, there's Mater's artwork. For some reason, we just can't get individual artworks for these cartoon characters. Upsetting, but not really all that surprising anymore, at least. On the back, Cars Toon. So weird how it doesn't say as seen in Cars Toon. I guess it's because it says as seen in Tokyo Mater there. Maybe that's why. But why couldn't they have put it there too? I don't really know. Anyways, though, he is from case J of 2024 singles. That's how I got him at Wally Mart. I only found one so far. I found the case twice, but I only found one Manji. Same with Van. I only found one Van, so I'm a little bit worried. But anyways, got some older ones on the back here. Only one that's actually released this year is Komodo. He was also a new Thailand variant. I already reviewed him. Check out that video if you haven't already. Then we have some 2023 Tokyo Mater releases like Drift Party Mater, Ito-san, Batoka, who I actually just found a giant tiger like last week, I think, and then Kabuto with Flames, all of which were new variants last year. Komodo is a new variant this year, and so is Manji. So without any further ado, guys, let's bust them open. Following suit with Mr. Komodo back here, Manji really does seem to be metallic, at least to my eyes. I mean, what is gray metallic anyways? It just ends up looking like gunmetal gray, and that's exactly what he is. He's very much so a gunmetal gray color now, whereas before he was more of like a lighter gray. Had a little bit of silver to it, but I feel like he has more silver now, more like a dark silver. It's like, well, it's like metallic, it's almost like carbon fiber. He even has a bit of carbon fiber on his spoiler back here. So, I mean, he's just so cool looking. Definitely an improvement over the Chinese one, which is definitely not something we can say all too often. And I know that a lot of people feel kind of indifferent about Komodo, but I think he's definitely an improvement over the Chinese one as well. I mean, he's much darker, more metallic. Is it more accurate? Is it not? I don't really know. It's really hard to tell with these Tokyo Mater cars because we don't see much of them anyways in the like 6 or however long minute short that they appear in. They're just background characters for the most part, so I really don't want to nitpick any of them too much. But there is one thing that I have to nitpick, and that's his eye color. I mean, I really don't care, to be honest, but I have to point out when he was first released in 2010, they did him with blue eyes, and it was inaccurate. Then they did him again in 2013 in a 3-pack, which included the very first ever release of the regular version of Tokyo Mater, and they changed his eyes to brown, which is actually accurate to how he looks in the cartoon short Tokyo Mater. But then they did him in 2014, the following year, brown again as a single, but now in 2024, 10 years after, as a brand new Thailand variant, Mattel has reverted to blue eyes for Manji. For whatever reason. I mean, they are inaccurate. I really don't care. The blue eyes look better, but I just wanted to point that out. Anyways, I'll show you where Manji appears at now in the short. You only really see him at the end when he is kind of like laughing. Not really laughing, but he's watching Kabuto with his new look after he gets all stripped of all of his modifications after Mater wins the race. And then he also joins in for the celebration of Mater because he has won the race against Kabuto. So he's a car that just wants to kind of be there in the square of Tokyo all the time. You know, he wants to know what's going on. He wants to be a part of it. We don't get to see him race or even you don't get to hear him speak or anything like that. But he is there in the Tokyo Mater short. And, you know, I think he's one of the better background characters, to be honest. I really love how he only has the graffiti paint job on the one side and his hood and not this side, because it's very reminiscent to how, you know, some people that get tattoos only decide to do it like on their one arm. They might go crazy on the one arm, just do full tattoos all the way down. But then they might not get any on their other arm or their legs or their chest or their back or whatever. You know, it's kind of like that. And I think it's kind of cool because it's not too often we get to see a car that looks just like fully covered in really different wild colors and very cool decals on one side, and then just completely barren on the other. It's pretty cool. And also, like I was saying earlier, Manji is the first ever car, to my knowledge at least, to have a sunroof. Well, he's definitely the first car. I don't believe any of the ones from Cars 2 ever had a sunroof. I keep trying to think of some of the more exotic ones from Cars 2. Definitely not, I don't think there's any from Cars 3, definitely not from Cars 1. Gotta think exotically, so like Cars Toon shorts and Cars 2, and I don't recall any that have a sunroof. So that's pretty cool. I know that Bulldog from Planes, he has a sunroof, but I mean, he's from Planes, so that doesn't count. Now, he does have a plastic eye plate, so that's new. I don't believe the Chinese one had that, and he does have the blue eyes, so yeah, kind of weird that they went back. Now, they look better, in my opinion. I prefer blue eyes. I think most people do, but I just wanted to point that out because it is inaccurate. After all, and you know, sometimes accuracy matters. Not for a background character like this, though. I really don't care. I like how he's looking out to the side, though. They didn't really change the expression. Just kind of Thailandified it. Very nice Tokyo-inspired Japanese headlights there. I don't know why they're so Tokyo-inspired, but he is a Japanese model of car, so I feel like the front end always looks the most Japanese, you know, with these more like imported cars. Very cool. And then he has these little like side splitter things here, I guess you could call them. This part on the bottom is like his little splitter or bumper, whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool. It is attached to the main metal body, so that's pretty nice. And then he does have his mouth painted there as well, his little grill. But this is what you guys came for, this beautiful looking paint job that they have given him on his hood and on his left side here. Don't really know what it says. I don't think there's any way to know unless you're actually Japanese. But we do see some little images here. We have like a sun here, probably meant to imitate the rising sun from the Japanese flag. And then we have a little heart here. Very cool. A lot of people do heart tattoos, so that's kind of cool. That's why I think this looks so much like a tattoo, more so than just like paint decals like, you know, any other car has. And it's supposed to be like graffiti looking, so very cool. Then he has a wing kind of like attached to the heart, so I don't know why. I don't even know how wings attach, or I don't even know how wings like exist in the world of cars. It doesn't really make much sense to me because birds, well, shouldn't exist except for those little free birds that we saw when the Life's a Highway song is playing in the first Cars movie. But still cool, little white and red wing. And then yeah, we have all this text here with many different colors. Honestly, a little bit reminiscent to Van Campbell's colors. I have to review him very soon. He's also in the same case as Manji. 2024 Singles Case J. But anyways, yeah, the little solar panel thing, or not solar panel, but sunroof thing on top. It is see-through, so that's pretty cool. I guess Miles Axelrod, he has that. Well, he has a solar panel. That's why I said solar panel. But I guess you could also probably argue that that's a window in a way. I think you can kind of maybe see through. I don't know. Maybe. But either way, this is the only like real sunroof that we've ever seen on a Cars diecast and character before. Plastic windows all around, though. Very nice, big, bulky mirrors. He's a very wide car, much wider than I thought. Unfortunately, it seems like he was kind of wedged in the package because look at that. It went back into place. But this mirror here, the side view mirror, his right one, was a little bit bent. I don't really know why. It's kind of strange. So weird though. This side just doesn't have anything. It's just completely barren, you know? You'd think he's just a regular old gray car. It's still like a very cool looking upgraded modified car, but you know, just a more basic looking car without the paint job. And then on his spoiler, he does have a little bit of carbon fiberness, which is really, really nice. Kind of looks like, you know, just all like the Cars 2 backgrounds and everything. Like they use that on the packaging a lot for the movie to promote it because it just looks like kind of like spy themed, which is really nice. Very cool, like little white part on each side of the wing back here. I was calling it a spoiler, but I guess it's more so a wing. Very, very large wing though. Really cool, and it is a little bit bent, so it must be how they had him in the package. Forgot to mention when he was in the package, they had him flipped around to show off his colors, which I find really cool. Then on the back, yeah, no real decals, just some cool like little black side splitter things, maybe some exhaust, little like bumper down here. I think it is a separate plastic piece, yeah. And then some cool little taillights. Very, very nice. I do want to point out that he is a slightly different casting because the Chinese one before actually had like a little part carved out for the license plate, but never had a license plate, and this one just doesn't have that. It's just completely flat back there. So that's kind of strange. I don't know why they did that. Anyways, on the base, there is the date stamp, T18A, and pretty nice base. You know, not much going on, but a little bit. That means he was made on the 18th week of 2024. Wow, that's not very long ago at all. I guess it is like halfway. We're already halfway through the year, so I guess it was a little while ago now. 18th week, what would that have been? April maybe? So maybe it was made around my birthday. I'm not really sure. But either way, very, very cool looking car. I really don't have much else to compare him to because it's not really like there's any other models that are the exact same as him. I believe he is completely unique. He is very similar to Otto, though. I want to point that out. Otto from the Cars video game Mater National. I think it was that one, the third and final original Cars video game. So that's pretty cool. I definitely like how they, you know, made him again. Because now if I do end up finding multiples of him, I will open another one and paint him up to look like Otto. I think that'd be really, really cool. I think a lot of people would definitely want to see that. I know you guys like when I paint cars. And, well, yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. But I really do like Manji. He looks phenomenal. Thailand really did do a great job on him, so I'm happy about that. That's kind of all that I had to talk about today, though. Can't wait to review the last new Thailand variant Tokyo Mater car that we have for this year, Yokoza. But that one I actually already do have from China, so this was actually the only one that they did this year that I didn't have beforehand. Really did not have a very big collection of Tokyo Mater cars before 2024 and 2023, so I'm happy that they keep releasing them. Just, you know, I do kind of wish that we could get some other Cars Toon characters from other Cars Toon shorts, like maybe Mater the Greater or Rescue Squad Mater. Anyways, though, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think of the new version of Manji down in the comments below. And with all that, I'll see you next time right here on the Cars Garage.